What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar BYT, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the match preview of the Barcelona versus Mallorca game, guys. La Liga is already back, guys. We are going to be playing tomorrow against Mallorca as we take another step towards the end of the season, and the title race continues to tighten up. And truth be told, guys, this is gonna be another big game against a team right now that are fighting for Europe. But yeah, man, make sure if you guys like that, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, guys, this is gonna be a huge game in the season, guys. Barcelona currently top of the table with 4 points ahead of Real Madrid, playing against a team in Mallorca who are currently 7th and currently in the Europa League places. A team that is basically right now fighting for Europe, and it's going to be a very hard game indeed. But I'm very confident going into this game. Maybe not too confident after the previous game, but I do believe that we have what it takes. Especially as the preview goes on, you will see why I'm a little bit more confident. But as you can see, Mallorca currently 7th in the table. They are currently 8 points away from Real Betis. They have a very good chance of getting Europa League football or Conference League next season, and getting anything out of this game against Barcelona will definitely have a huge impact to if they do get European football. So I absolutely believe that they're going to bring their A game against Barcelona on Tuesday, and we have to be ready. We have to be ready for whatever they bring our way, for sure, because let's be real, I know the previous game when we played these guys, we beat them 5-1 in their stadium, and that was actually quite surprising because at the start of the season they were one of the surprisingly good teams, and we absolutely humbled them. That was a very huge surprise the way we beat them on that day. But regardless of all of that, I do believe that Mallorca will be a very good test, but they do have a lot of problems in their team, which I will get into, like I mentioned. But yeah, it's gonna be very tough. Now, when it comes to Barcelona, guys, listen, we played on Saturday. We had got the win against Celta de Vigo. It wasn't a great performance. It was poor all round. We were very sluggish during the game. We almost bottled it in the end, losing the game. But fair play to the team, fair play to the players. They gave it their all during that game against Celta de Vigo to bring it back, and we actually at the end of the game, despite everything, did leave with the victory. So I was very happy with the victory itself. And at the end of the day, fair play to the team, fair play to the team for not giving up. Credit to players like Dani Olmo for their impact from the bench, right? Lamine Yamal's impact from the bench. I know guys are giving a lot of credit to guys like Rafinha in the game. I personally don't think he played well in the previous game, but listen, at the end of the day, he got the equalizer and the winner in the end, and that is very important. However, it wasn't all great news in that game against Celta de Vigo, because we did end up losing Robert Lewandowski, guys. He's out, guys. He's going to be out for the next 3 weeks, so we won't have him tomorrow. We won't have him on in the weekend against Real Madrid in the cup final. We won't have him in both of the legs of the Champions League. So that is a huge blow for us for the rest of the season, because he is still our best striker and our key player in this team. But regardless of all of that, I do believe that despite everything, I think Ferran Torres in the game against Mallorca, I do expect him, to start in the number 9 and do the job. And, at the end of the day, this is his time to shine. He's been quite, reliable when he's been called upon in certain games. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that at the end of the day, we can do well on that. But as far as injuries, like I mentioned, Lewandowski, he's out. Alejandro Balde is still not back, so that's another one. And I do expect a lot of changes, right? I will talk about it when I talk about my prediction lineup, but I do expect to see some changes in the starting 11 on Tuesday. Now guys, when it comes to Mallorca guys, everything I've said about our team having injuries with some of our key players, it's safe to say when it comes to Mallorca, they are in big trouble. They have 6 key players missing in this game due to injury, 4 of them due to injury, and 2 of them due to suspension. Pablo Maffeo is out with a suspension. Rodriguez is out with a suspension. Morales is out injured. Navarro is out. Asano is out. And most importantly, their striker, Morici, he's also out in this game. So they have, like, this is not good news for them, because going to the our stadium, to our home ground, they with all of these problems, it's gonna be very hard on them. And I do expect them to struggle a little bit, because let's be real, that's almost the core of the team right there, who are basically out in this game. So, you know, at the end of the day, they haven't exactly been in, you know, I would say their best of form. I think they've only won like 2 out of their last 5 games. I think they drew their last game. So they've been having their own issues as well. They have a lot of problems recently with injury crisis and suspensions. And but I do think that in this game against Barcelona, you know, it's definitely going to be a tough hill for them to climb against us. I don't really know which players really to look out for, because I would have probably said that Morici. However, I think that the player that, you know, who I can see potentially being a problem for us, Barcelona, in the game will be the striker, the Canadian striker, Larin, right? He's basically, you know, apart from Morici, their best attacker. So I think that out of everyone who's currently on the, you know, fit right now, he's the one that could potentially cost us the most trouble. But I think that, you know, we will be able to firm it. But regardless of all these injuries, I don't think we can go with that game with any complacency. They're 7th in the table for a reason, right? They should not be underestimated whatsoever. When it comes down to the Barcelona squad, guys, like I mentioned, I do expect some changes from the game against Celta de Vigo. I'm expecting maybe some changes in the defense potentially. We could see Araujo potentially come back into the team, potentially for Inigo Martinez. Fullbacks, I would personally want to see Hector Ford start. Will Hansi Flick play him? That is up for debate. But I think that we're going to see Gerard Martin and Koundé, which is going to be the likely partnership we're going to see in that game. In the midfield, I expect maybe some changes with De Jong potentially being benched in this game. I can see Eric Garcia potentially starting in the number 6 position. I see Pedri starting this game. I want to see, and this is the one I'm expecting to see, I hope we see some changes. I'm expecting to see Gavi start in the game. As far as Dani Olmo is concerned, I don't think we should rush Dani Olmo, especially considering the fact that we do have a cup final, like I mentioned, in the weekend. So, you know, I do expect him to play though. I expect him to play in this game, but I don't expect him to start. So I'm expecting potentially to see Gavi start in this game. So Gavi plays in the 10 role. As far as the attack is concerned, I don't see any changes. I see Yamal returning back into the starting 11 because he was given a rest in the last game. Rafinha will be back on the left, and Ferran Torres will be the number 9 in that game. And listen, it's going to be a very good game, and if we go with that lineup, I think that we can get the job done, to be honest with you. It's not going to be easy, don't get it twisted. Like I mentioned, I don't think we're going to completely drop them. Now I could be wrong, because every time I've always, you know, been on edge, that's when Barcelona finally actually get up and wake up. But the last few performances have not been great, and we really need to wake up. Now I'm hoping that after scoring 4 against Celta de Vigo, that will give these guys the boost that they need to get their shooting boots back on. But as far as for me, the scoreline is concerned, I'm gonna go just, you know, business as usual. I'm just gonna go Barca 2, Mallorca 0, guys. I'm gonna go 2-0 Barcelona, and, you know, basically, you know, just keep that gap in the table open, right? That's what that's the only thing I want. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Tell me what you guys are saying about the game, guys. What is your predictions in the comment section below, as far as like the goal scoreline is concerned? What do you guys think about the lineup? Do you guys expect maybe some players to come in, like a Hector Ford, maybe an Ansu? You know, we'll see for sure. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Importantly, guys, big up to every single one of you guys. I've been appreciating the support on the channel, guys. The live streams have been going absolutely lit. I appreciate every single one of you guys who's always here watching my videos, watching my streams, and most importantly, guys, commenting, guys, because I do see your comments, guys. I see your comments, and I'm always responding to people that are always making comments, guys. So make sure you guys tell me what you guys think of the game in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and like I always say whenever I end these streams, Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya, and peace, you guys. Take care.